Welcome to another episode of Soccer Sermon. My name is Oke, and in this episode, I'm going to be bringing you previews of matches that will be happening this weekend, ranging from matches from the third round of the English FA Cup to matches from leagues across Europe. I'll also be doing a review of the Carabao Cup matches between Arsenal and Newcastle United, and that between Tottenham Hotspur and Liverpool. And then I'll be bringing you updates from the Nigerian Football Federation, who just appointed a coach that has sparked controversy across the country. Starting with the news of the Nigerian Football Federation, who just appointed Malian Eric Sekuchel as the coach of the Nigerian national team, that is the Super Eagles, to handle the remainder of their World Cup qualifiers. This has sparked controversy in Nigeria, as many are questioning the rationale behind the Nigerian Football Federation overlooking the arrays of coaches we have in Nigeria to go to another African country to get a coach. Looking at the record of Eric Sekuchel, who managed the Mali national team between May 2022 to August 2024, in the matches he played while he was in Mali, a total of 22 matches, he won 14, drew 5, and lost 3, which was a very fantastic record. But then the question mark was his current form, because after leaving the Mali national team, he went to coach an Algerian club side, MC Oran, and he managed to play only 7 matches, winning just 2, drawing 1, and then losing 4. So his current form doesn't do his CV any good at all. So many has questioned the idea behind the Nigerian Football Federation ignoring the likes of Emmanuel Amuneke, Austin Eguavoen to stick with Malian Eric Sekuchel. And then he has also been interviewed about before this time and was deemed unsuccessful for that job. And then in the space of 6 months, he has been called back to handle the job. So what has changed in the space of 6 months? Nobody knows except those in the hem of affairs at the Nigerian Football Federation. Let me know what your thoughts is about this move by the Nigerian Football Federation in the comment section. Is it a welcome idea or is it a no-no for you? Please share your thoughts on this. I would be sharing mine before the end of the video. And then moving on to the Carabao Cup matches, Arsenal lost at home to Newcastle United, a very surprising result from the Gunners, judging by their form at home this season so far. And then Tottenham Hotspur also defeated Liverpool 1-0, a match which was a bit controversial, judging by the fact that the match winner, Lucas Bagwell, should have been sent off before he got that match winner. I would like you to also share your thoughts on those 2 matches. What do you think about those 2 matches? I'll be sharing my thoughts and also giving my prediction on who I feel will be progressing to the final between those 4 sides. And then I'll quickly be looking at a preview of the matches that will be happening in Europe. We have some big matches coming up in Europe this weekend. In the English FA Cup, the biggest one, no doubt, would be the match between Arsenal and Manchester United. And we have another big one in Spain. That is the final of the Super Cup, which is an El Clasico between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Then I feel the next close to a big match would be the German Bundesliga match between Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Leverkusen, who are the closest rival to Bayern Munich, the league leaders in the German Bundesliga at the moment. Let's quickly take a look at the matches that are going to be happening in the English FA Cup. Already, we have some matches already concluded, with Everton beating Peterborough by 2-0, and Fulham beating Watford by 4-0. So those 2 sides have already progressed to the next round of the English FA Cup. Then we have some matches happening at the time of this recording. We have Aston Villa hosting West Ham today, and that match is happening at the Aston Villa Stadium. And on Saturday, I'll just be looking at those matches involving Premier League side. We have Liverpool hosting Accrington Stanley. And then we have Bournemouth hosting West Bromwich Albion. Leicester City will be at home to Queen's Park Rangers. Brentford will be hosting Plymouth Argyle. Chelsea will be hosting Morecambe. And Nottingham Forest will be hosting Luton Town. We also have a Man City at home to Salford City. And then we have on Sunday, Newcastle United would be at home to Burnley. Southampton will be hosting Swansea City. Ipswich will be hosting Bristol Rovers. Crystal Palace will be at home to Stockport County. Tamworth will be hosting Tottenham Hotspur. And then the big one also happening on Sunday is Arsenal versus Manchester United. I would like to know your thoughts on those matches, especially the big ones in those fixtures. And if you feel there's going to be an upset, which usually happens in cup competition, you can also let me know which of the matches you think will be having an upset in. And then moving on to Spain, before the end of the show, I'm going to be giving a brief analysis of the match between Arsenal and Manchester United and who I feel will be taking the day. And then I move on to the Spanish La Liga. As I mentioned, the big one in the Spanish La Liga is not in the league this weekend. It's a Super Cup final between Real Madrid and Barcelona. And that one would be happening on Sunday. But then we already know that Real Madrid are currently leading, though we haven't played a game more than Atletico Madrid, who sits pretty in second. So Atletico Madrid have an opportunity to take the first position if they win their match this weekend. That would be a great opportunity for them. So also let me know what you feel about the Spanish La Liga. If you feel Atletico Madrid will take advantage of that opportunity to climb over Real Madrid with the match they'll be playing. I think their match would be against Osasuna, and that will be on Sunday. Yes, Osasuna. Osasuna is not a bad side, even though they've not been in form recently. So I expect Atletico Madrid to win that one and go top of the table. Then also let me know what you think about the Super Cup final between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Who do you think will take the day? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Other matches in the Spanish La Liga this weekend will be the matches between Deportivo Alaves and Girona, Real Valladolid and Real Betis, Espanyol versus Leganés, Sevilla versus Valencia, Las Palmas versus Getafe, and like I already mentioned, Atletico Madrid versus Osasuna. And from there, we move on to the German Bundesliga, which I don't think there's much competition there for Bayern Munich, even though they are followed by Bayern Leverkusen, who are the defending champion. I think they are 4 points adrift of Bayern Leverkusen, who will be playing the big match today between against Borussia Dortmund. They will be traveling to Borussia Dortmund to see if they can close the gap on Borussia Dortmund, and I feel they have the capacity to do that, if you ask me. I'm going to be doing a review of those matches, like I said, before the end of the video. So I'm going to be running through the rest of the fixtures from the German Bundesliga. We have Freiburg hosting Holstein Kiel. Edenheim will be hosting Union Berlin. Hoffenheim will be at home to Wolfsburg. Mainz will be hosting Bochum. St. Pauli will be hosting Eintracht Frankfurt. And Borussia Mönchengladbach will be hosting Bayern Munich. Then on Sunday, in the German Bundesliga, we have RB Leipzig against Werder Bremen and Augsburg versus Stuttgart. Share your thoughts on those matches. If you're a German Bundesliga fan, let me know what you feel about the matches that are going to be taken down on this weekend in the German Bundesliga. And lastly, I'll be looking at the French Ligue 1. That is the French League, which I feel has already been won by PSG. They are perennial winners in that league, and I don't think they have a competition this season, even though they are followed by Olympique Marseille, which is a strong side. I don't see them closing the 7 points lead that is between them. So looking at the matches in that league, we have Nantes facing Monaco on Friday. Auxerre will be hosting Lille also on Friday. Then on Saturday, we have Brest against Olympique Lyon, Reims versus Nice, Rouen versus Olympique Marseille, and on Sunday, we have Le Havre versus Lens, and then Montpellier will be hosting Angers, Toulouse will be at home to Strasbourg, and PSG will be hosting Saint Etienne. I don't see an upset in this match. Olympique Lyon should be winning, Marseille should be winning, and PSG should be winning to keep the table as it is. If you feel otherwise, also let me know in the comments. Now, going to the appointment of Eric Sekuchel by the Nigerian Football Federation. As far as I'm concerned, I really do not see it as a good move by the NFF, judging by the current form of Eric Sekuchel. That was his stint with MC Oran in Algeria. Judging by that, I don't think it's a good move. I feel they should have left Eguavoen or even given it to Amuneke to lead Nigeria in the rest of the World Cup qualifiers, which we are already in a dicey position. Do you see the Super Eagles under Eric Sekuchel making it to the World Cup? Let me know. And then let me just quickly inform you that we'll be bringing you live updates of the 2026 World Cup that will be taking place in USA, Mexico, and Canada. We'll be going to most of the venues, especially if Nigeria qualify. Matches that will be involving Nigeria and that will be involving Canada would be brought live to you. Reports, analysis of those matches will come to you live on this channel. So again, I want to urge you to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on these videos as they come. And then going to the matches that will be happening, the big matches of the weekend. Manchester United against Arsenal. To me, even though it will be a bit more keenly contested than the first match between these two sides, which saw Arsenal win 2-0 through 2 corner kick goals, I feel this time around it will be a bit tight, but I still see Arsenal edging it over them. Though Manchester United have improved of late, especially if you want to look at their results against Liverpool recently. But I don't see them overpowering Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium this weekend. Then to the Super Cup in Spain, I would want to give this to Real Madrid. I feel they will want to revenge their loss to Barcelona in the League Cup earlier this season. So I am going for Real Madrid to beat Barcelona to this one in the final of the Super Cup. And then to Borussia Dortmund versus Bayer Leverkusen. Borussia Dortmund hasn't been really good this season, so I will want to stick my head for Bayer Leverkusen winning these ones and closing that gap on Bayern Munich. I think that is what it will be from my end for the matches that will be happening this weekend. Let me know if you agree with my opinion in this regard, and if you don't, also let me know what you feel would be happening in the comment section. Then going to the Carabao Cup, I see Arsenal overturning it. Even many people would not agree with me on this, but I believe or I feel that Arsenal do better when they play away, even though Newcastle is not a small team and St. James's Park is not an easy place to go to and get a result. But this is a cup competition, and cup competition, anything happens. So I am rooting for an Arsenal win in that one. And also I see Liverpool overturning their narrow defeat to Tottenham Hotspur to make it Arsenal versus Liverpool in the final of the Carabao Cup. Those matches will be coming up in February the 5th and 6th. So look out for that as well. We'll be bringing you the preview of those ones before they happen. Again, I want to urge you to please subscribe to this channel and also click on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the subsequent videos that will be coming your way. Thank you for watching this video to the end, and God bless.